Hey everyone, it is Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm good, I think. I tried to take Tuesday off and relax, and that didn't go so well. I spent the entire day texting people, checking the news, checking Twitter. Why? Basically because 20 days ago, SMU fired its coach. I'll explain in a second. First, a reminder, please hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the video, leave those comments, and of course, subscribe to this channel. And if you have a chance, go subscribe to Big 12 Insiders too. Cool stuff going on with that channel. On with the DD, and why SMU firing its coach blew up my Tuesday? Well, let's follow this. 20 days ago. Remember when coaching searches used to take like a week at minimum? If you hired someone in a week, that was fast. Now it's days because of the transfer portal. So SMU fired its coach. It hired USC's coach. USC in turn hired Arkansas's coach. Arkansas then came shopping for a new coach. Jerome Tang was apparently offered the job, and he said no after a night of thinking about things, and stayed at K-State and affirmed his love for K-State and chose to turn down that job. They ended up hitting a home run by hiring John Calipari away from Kentucky. Amazing hire for Arkansas. But Calipari was kind of beating the posse out of town. He had about one more season before he was going to get fired there, so smart move for Coach Calipari. Now, Kentucky needs a coach, and they've explored some very big names, but it looks like they've now offered Scott Drew at Baylor to be their head coach. And that could mean Jerome Tang would return to Baylor if that all happens. But let's slow down here. There's a couple things that I want to sort out. First of all, I'm seeing a lot of pushback from Kentucky fans about Scott Drew being their coach. Idiotic, if you ask me. He's a brilliant coach and has done miraculous things. He's not flashy enough for Kentucky, especially after Calipari. Fine, don't hire him. That works out great for everyone in the Big 12. But also, if offered the job, and there's reports that he was, I don't know if those are true, if offered the job, I'm not sure Scott Drew goes to Kentucky. The money is fantastic. But Baylor basketball isn't just coached by Scott Drew, it is Scott Drew. He saved that program from ruin and led them to a national championship. It'll go down in history as one of the great coaching jobs in college basketball history. So, if he does take it, though, Jerome Tang may not be the first call by Baylor. They've got great choices. If you check out that image that was at the front of the video, it has Scott Drew and Jerome Tang, but Grant McCasland was the associate head coach, and then he went to North Texas, and now he's at Texas Tech. People I was communicating with on Tuesday are pretty sure Grant McCasland will be the first choice, but maybe he wants to stay at Tech. I don't know. There's some other people. Paul Mills is the fourth coach on that, and he's at Wichita State. Did a great job at ORU, but struggled this year at WSU. That's a lot of letters. And, of course, there's Bryce Drew, Scott Drew's brother, who is at Grand Canyon kicking butt after honestly flaming out at Vanderbilt, but he's done a great job in Phoenix with GCU. Maybe they'd stick with the Drew family. And would Jerome Tang want the job? That's a big show to follow. To go back to Baylor and follow Scott Drew. It's going to be hard to measure up, no doubt. And plus, if you look at what he loves the most about Kansas State, it's the student body. And having thousands upon thousands of students come to every home game is just not something that happens at Baylor. It's just not the culture. I think K-State's going to be okay, but by the time you watch this, you might know a whole lot more than I do. They might all get sorted out late night Tuesday, early Wednesday, and off we go in a whole new news cycle. We'll find out pretty soon, because that's how it goes now. 20 days and about 4 job openings later, here we are. Kansas State fans are back on their edge of their seat, wanting to hang on to Jerome Tang. Take a breath. I think it'll be okay.